here. Got a bit of bounce already, and that was a bit edgy and a bit uppish, but enough bat on it. And this ball races across that outfield and finds its way to the rope. So any hint that the outfield might have slowed down after the rain the last couple...
that no ball in the ODI was not a no ball, but if I was at the crease as a batter, I'd be calling for a free hit.
So the first aggressive swing of the bat this morning. And it lands safely.
Is glued in and watching the test as well. But if she was playing this test, she would have missed the birth of the child. Hugo.
Possibly be chasing that forlornly to the rope. It's nicely played. Just waited for that to come on and timed it beautifully. And again, that ball just carries away down to that third-man boundary. So a couple of boundaries.
Deepti wants a piece of that and hits it very firmly. And it briskly gets to the rope to bring up 300 for India.
We've seen India be quite circumspect last night before the rain came, and also early this afternoon in this first session. So don't mind her actually going after that. That creates opportunities.
Powerful strike from Deepti.
Really is a good thing for her to be challenging those stumps with any movement.
Beautiful shot from Tanya Bhatia. Racing away, but Gardner is making haste in pursuit. Super chase from Ash Gardner. That looked 4 the moment she struck it, and they've contained the pair to 2.
Get it!
Oh, how was that missed?
I think she's hands down going to be a brilliant all-rounder for the Aussie side for a long period of time. I think she's strong, she's fit already at such a young age, and she's already performing on the big stage, which is what you want to see, and I think we'll see the best of her batting.
How many sessions are left?
Oh, wide of Lanning, and she may have got a hand to that. It was a terrific attempt by the skipper, and good fielding for the point. What does that do for inter-women's cricket?
Well, that's it.
Oh, it's got away from her. Beautifully bowled from Molyneux, and Lanning's in the game. But
for the Australians to have gone down in that slip position, it was almost real late reaction.
You saw Mandana punish. It's a good shot. Good footwork from Pooja. You saw her just stay.
Thankfully. Deepti's had a good old heave at that and put it through straight mid-wicket. Great fielding. Ash Gardner. They've done that on a number of occasions, the Australians, denied that boundary.
Putting in the outfield, the Australians pretty good in the field.
All right. Let's change the complexion, says Deepti Sharma, and that does get to the rope. Oh, what a ball! That's a beauty from Stella Campbell. Testing out Vastrika. Things to think about. 6 for 337.
And that's a lovely bit of batting. That's the stuff we've been waiting to see and expecting to see a bit more of. Sharma seizes on the ball. It was just drifting into her pads, and she put that away beautifully. Approaches her half-century.
Yeah, aggressive shot there. We know that she sweeps, and she sweeps well. She can sweep in the air, along the ground. This time goes the aerial route. No one in 7, 8 down. And it's a completely different game.
Oh, that's gone completely wrong for Vastrika, and become the nation in the women's side of the game they want to become.
Catch!
It's aggressive, and she beats mid-off. And Vastrika finds the boundary.
On the coast.
Oh.
And there it is. The half-century for Deepti Sharma. She's deserved it. She's batted very, very well. That's the end of the over. 6 for 348. Significant moment. As you've heard, on the coverage, and I'm sure you're aware, we don't get to play much Test cricket in the women's game, and these are here just before dinner.
Catch it! Oh. And there's another one put down. Yeah, she's frustrated.
And she tries to make the most of it, and does. A couple of bounces. She has brutalised that ball through mid-wicket, and Gardner pays the price.
Firmly hits. And racing away. Oh, that's not a controlled shot, but she'll get 4 more.
Georgia Wareham.
That's a big, big chance. And the wickets. Kept way lower than Deepti Sharma had expected, and Stella Campbell has a second scalp. Deepti has to go. A fine innings comes to an end on 66.
Well, that's certainly kept low. My only question mark, did it pitch outside leg? Oh, maybe, I don't know. We're going to have to probably have a look at that, but did not bounce. That should trouble the Australians when they see that as well. 6, India now 8 for 369.
Oh, that's a nasty one. Dealt with, but very awkwardly. Sometimes awkward can produce.
Put herself in such an awkward position. She's trying to play it off the front foot. No transfer of weight. She's always got a smile on her.
And this is the end of the innings.
50 on the board, the Australians. That breathes some life into this. Read between the lines. 2 slips in place. And that's there to be put away. Half volley outside off stump, and Alyssa Healy doesn't miss out on that sort of stuff, Kirby Shaw.
Not great at standing still for long periods of time, so that life is not for me.
There you go, striking her outside, clipping the top of off, but got her! She's played all around it. Goswami's got it, coming back into Mooney, and the prolific left-hander from Australia has been knocked over. Huge breakthrough for the Indians.
Huge wicket. Julan Goswami again, full of a length, looking the ball to swing, move. Beth Mooney playing all across that one. Been looking to play the 1 for 14.
Chance with just that minimal amount of movement to bring multiple dismissals in.
And that'll race away. It's been a pretty quick outfield, particularly down to that 3rd-man boundary. And it's good effort. And they're up and about, the Indians. And it was a bit wider. She seized on that. That'll release a bit of pressure for the Australian Open. Glorious square drive.
Oh, it's juicy, and
Strays down leg side and takes the paddle nick away for 4. Kirby, there's obviously athletic requirements to what she's doing, but she just has such a lovely, effortless rhythm through the crease in particular. It's languid. It's a very easy bowling action that she's got.
Yeah, very much so, and I think
Meg Lanning liked the look of that. What a beautiful shot from Meg Lanning.
Now, Julan Goswami doesn't bowl too many short deliveries, so I'm surprised to see this, but maybe she wants to mess with their footwork. Just didn't get up at all. Was in a very comfortable height for Meg Lanning just to get...
Left arm orthodox. That's easy for Healy. 2 short, and Healy helped herself. Lanning's dropped. Deepti Sharma has put her down. Went hard at it, Meg Lanning. Rode her luck, and luck was on her side.
Well, that was the plan. Well executed by Pooja Vastrika. And unfortunately for Deepti Sharma, it's like she picked it up late because it hit her hands extremely hard.
perfection is an ugly word. Another absolute cracker from Julan Goswami.
That was close to perfection.
Absolutely. As I say the word, she's produced it, to be fair.
Quite intense.
And has she got the outside edge? Yes, she has. Goswami gets her. Another breakthrough, and Healy, she was softened up. And the great bowler breaks through at 38 years of age. She's got two.
Well, sometimes you just got to nod your head and go, too good. Julan Goswami, as you mentioned, Richo, softened her up with a couple of crackers. And Healy just unsure whether there was any movement. There was some indecisive whether to play or whether to leave. And you can see the frustration on the opening batter. And this magnificent player, Julan Goswami, for this Indian bowling unit, strikes again. And is there any more controversy? Looks a fair and reasonable delivery. So play on, umpire. Healy gone. Big for the Australians. It's 2 for 63.
That's nicely punched through point. Just dropped it a bit short. Lanning seized on it immediately. It's a glorious cut shot. Oh, that is worth a shot. She's out. Lanning gone. They keep peppering away and challenging the stumps, and the Australian skipper's on her way.
Well, extremely well bowled by Pooja Vastrika. Seam was upright. The ball actually tailed in late. It was the late swing that did Lanning. Yep, that is plump. And no hesitation there by Claire Polisak. Oh, bat.
Hello. So it did sound too noisy at the time, and often it's the replay that ultimately reveals it. She will feel hard done by the skipper, but she's got to go. Australia 3 for 80.
Be for umpires.
Yeah, that's a good call. She whips it off her pads, and that'll go for 4. Just a little bit of tension ease. This partnership has found it really tough going. They've
Play on the streets or in the park.
Well played by Perry. The chase is on, but Mandana is no hope this time. Beautiful shot. She plays it through the covers superbly.
Using your artillery. Gone! Talia McGrath smashed one straight to point. And just as we talked about momentum and upskilling and upshifting that momentum, Talia McGrath gets a short wide one and punishes it straight to point. Hit it well, went aerial, and nicely taken. Celebrations there from Pooja Vastrika. They'll be excited, the Indian group. What can they do with the rest of the night? Talia McGrath was looking good, just started to get some nice momentum.
In terms of condition, as they've got available in that selection. Sometimes that's not entirely possible, but they'll just choose the closest one. And I heard Brad's comment about, writing on the ball, and if there isn't a close one available, they'll just choose.
Vastrika got Gardner in the last 2 ODIs and found her edge there as well. And luckily for Gardner, it does not go to hand. It goes to ground and runs to the boundary.
Lise, a bowler that's probably troubled Gardner a little this series. We've seen so much growth in Ash's bowling.
For Australia. Australia a long way back in the match, trailing by 234 with an extended day to come tomorrow to complete the test, given the rain we've had. The forecast is excellent. So plenty of cricket still to be played. India, though, is in the position of strength in this match. You can see the second session today, the runs flowed in a more brisk manner, but wickets fell. And Australia 4 down at the close of play in what is a very tight series between these two nations. 2 points to each team. If this is a draw, India could find a win. It would be 4 points and put them in front in the series. So Alyssa Healy